everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine. I'm finally going to be doing a quick overview of my New Year's resolutions. I'm slightly out of breath. I actually don't know why I'm out of breath right now, but my sisters keep making fun of me and telling me I'm breathing hard. First, we're going to reapply our gloss. My lip combo today was absolutely, or I should say is absolutely eating. I'll show y'all what it is real quick. So, this might be a secret, but the trick is I use eyeliner as my lip liner. So this is the Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner in Mink. And I saw this and I feel like there's never I can never find a dark enough lip liner because I like the dark lip liner. I don't care if people say it's outdated, it's 90s, whatever. I like to use that. Then my lip color today is this lipstick from Friends X Revolution. It's the color Rachel. Let me see if there's another color. I don't see one, but it's like a purple-y pink, like a mauve. Okay, so that's the first two steps. And then what pulls this all together, this is one of my favorite lip glosses, and it is the Bratz X Revolution lip gloss, and it's the Yasmin one. This also, I believe, is plumping. But let me just tell you, this makes your lips so glossy and juicy looking. Like, look at that. And it's just like the perfect pink on me, at least. And then I just rub it all together so it's super well blended. And this is my purse. So I just got back from my friend's birthday dinner. And I have to work tomorrow. But I was supposed to film my New Year's resolutions yesterday. I ended up, I wanted to do it after I did my hair. I didn't finish doing my hair till like midnight. This morning, technically, I've had a very long day. So I finished doing my hair after midnight, and I was at my friend's place. We watched a movie, and then I had to wake up, go to work, got back from work, had to start getting ready for my friend's party. So this is the first break I've had, but it's okay because at least our makeup's done and we look cute-ish today. And this is the makeup. So let's get into the resolutions because I'm sure that's all you guys want to hear about. So I'm only going to do 3 New Year's resolutions. I feel like I don't want to overwhelm myself with a long list of things. Last year, I kind of just went over my life goals, which are like my top 10 goals I want to accomplish in my lifetime, essentially. But pretty much my goals for this year, the first goal I would say is going to be my fitness journey. I really want to just be consistent with that. So the main things I want to do within that goal is to drink more water. And I know these aren't necessarily like the smart version of the goals. They're just little things towards them that I'm working towards. Because like I said, if I try to do too much, sorry, I keep adjusting my top. It's like very wide neck, and I feel like the shoulders keep coming down, and I don't like that. But anyways, I was wearing a vest when I went out, so I didn't have to keep doing this, but it's whatever. Anyways, so I feel like y'all are really high up right now. Okay. Anyways, I don't want to make it like so much stuff that it's hard to keep up with. So the main 3 things for that goal is drinking more water. I want to redo like some sort of fasting. So like do a week of intermittent fasting, whether that's eating only once a day, whether that's doing the alternate day intermittent fasting. I want to do that at least like 1 week out of each month. And I feel like there's so many benefits to fasting outside of just, weight loss. I also think as far as my like relationship with God. Fasting is really important. So try to do like a 3-day fast each month to just like get my mind, body, soul, spirit right. And then work out at least 3 times each week. So I just want to be practice being more consistent with all of these things. And I know it's hard, like I said, it's hard to make a lot of changes at once. So maybe focus on one of these goals each month, and then once I built the habit of doing those already, start working on something else. So maybe like this first month of the year, I will just make focus on one of those many steps that I need to work towards. So maybe just going to the gym consistently 3 times a week, and then or just focusing on like drinking 80 ounces of water a day. Like basically just each month I want to focus on a different goal within my overall goal of fitness, so that I can build up to like having like an overall healthier lifestyle, get more in shape and all of that. So that's the first one. My second goal is paying off my debt this year. And this goal I will make a separate video about, because I've been saying for the longest time I'm going to make a sit down video going over all my debt, and I promise you guys it's coming. I just have not. Like this past, like the last 6 weeks of 2024, your girl was on the go. I always had something to do. And I'm also I'll maybe be able to do it Sunday, but I'm making all these plans. I keep making plans with friends in Atlanta. So I'm always driving to Atlanta on the weekends. And then also when my sister came in town, it was just, I've been not home most weekends. And then during the week, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing a lot of things. And then on my off days, I've just been busy, basically. I've been very busy, so I haven't really had time to sit down and focus. But I will be making that full in-depth video and also outlining like the steps I'm going to take towards paying off my debt, however that looks like, because like I said, there's a lot of accounts that I currently have in collections. So I don't know what I'm going to do to work towards those, because sometimes it's better to settle those. But in order to settle those, I obviously have to have enough money to just pay off a balance, which means I would have to focus on saving, versus setting up a payment plan for them would be like maybe not the best. So I'm going to have to figure that out, but I will figure that out once I actually go over the amount of debt I owe. So that's goal number 2. And then my last goal, I guess the last goal and this goal are similar, but saving money is a top priority for me this year as well. I am trying to plan a couple of trips, and I feel like I honestly think it's easier for me to save if I have a goal in mind. So I know I'm supposed to be having like a big family trip at some point this year. And then I'm planning another trip with some friends. So basically, I want to make sure I have a good amount of savings so I can actually do those things. And then all of this, I feel like the goals I have with like finances and paying off debt is pretty much also kind of on it. Some of it does hinge on my living situation, which I still don't have a update for you guys. Like, I know some people have been waiting for that. The reason I haven't made one is because I don't have an update for you guys. Basically, I just am in a waiting period, limbo, figuring out what my dad is actually going to do. So until I know what my dad's plans are, I can't really, I'm still focused on saving and everything, but it's like I want to pay off debt, but I'm like, I don't know how much I should pay towards my debt if, I don't know how much I'm going to be spending a month for my living. So that's another side of it, but I will, like I said, share an update about that when I actually have it. But it's hard to make plans around things that are unknown. So I'm doing the best I can with what I can do. I did mention too in my last haul video that basically I was going to try to do like a no spend until I pay off my debt. And I feel like that is probably going to be one of the most challenging goals I make. And we'll see if, like I said, we'll see if I can stick with it, because I definitely think, like my shopping addiction, like how strong it is comes and goes. It's like I'm not always shopping all the time. It's just like, it's very sporadic basically. So it's like I won't shop for like a couple of weeks and then I'll have like a mini shopping spree, or I don't know, or I'll buy like small things here and there, but even doing that adds up. So we're gonna try our best, and I feel like in order to do that, I really just have to focus on my savings goals and my goals to pay off my debt. And I also think too, for me, I'm a lot more motivated when I have money in my account. So when I start to build up my savings and see how much money I have saved, that will definitely motivate me to not spend money. Because I just remember like when I was saving up to buy my car and everything, like having like the thousands of dollars in my saving, that was encouraging me to keep saving. And I've said this or explained it before, how I feel like when you don't have a lot of money, it's hard to predict the future about things. It's like you make worse financial decisions. It's an actual like psychology. There's a psychological study on this. Like, poor people often make worse financial decisions, and it's based off of a lot of things. Like it's more expensive to be poor. Like it costs more money to be poor at the end of the day. So like the times where I wasn't making a lot of money, I was more tempted to spend money on things I didn't need, because I'm like, well, why even care about it? Which I know is not a good mentality, but that's the mentality you have when you feel like you have no hope, no future. I'm not saying it's smart. I'm not saying it's the best. It's just me explaining, like, there's a psychological reason when people are broke and don't have a lot of money. It's literally like a cycle of poverty. But anyways, when I actually was building up my savings and focused on that, I was a lot more motivated to keep saving and make better financial decisions. So I think as I start to build up my savings, I will get more motivated, and it'll be a lot easier for me to not spend money. So those are the main 3 goals. And then I honestly feel like I'm still in a weird, I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to my women's ministry. And a lot of like my YouTube channels, I feel like I've felt like there's been a decline, honestly, in my YouTube channel. Like I feel like for a period it seemed like it was growing, and now it feels like it's kind of like plateaued a little bit. And I feel like my motivation to post certain things on YouTube is just not there. Like, I like the vlogs because I like having memories of my life and being able to look back, years later and see, oh, this is what you were doing in 2024. This is where you were at in 2022, 2021. So a lot of my vlogs are honestly just me documenting my life for my own memories and to see like my growth and my journey. And I guess that's the same way I look at my YouTube channel overall. I'm documenting my growth as a person as I try to better myself in, all of the areas, financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of those things. So I still need to figure out my YouTube. And then the other last resolution, one thing I actually want to do, and I feel like this is a hobby that I'm actually passionate about, is I want to sing more. I want to start making covers again. I feel like I used to sing all the time and I don't sing anymore. So whether it's like Instagram or TikTok or on YouTube, I just want to make more like start getting back into music. And I actually do write music too, so that's a goal of mine that I really want to, and this is something I'm just gonna pray about, I guess. I really want to make like music this year, like release my own songs that I've written, because I feel like that's been on my heart for such a long time. When I tell y'all, there's songs that I started writing in 2020, actually 2019. Like there's songs from literally 6 years ago that I feel like I started writing, and I'm like, when I haven't made any steps towards that. So I do also want to do more things with music and singing, because I feel like that's something I'm passionate about and I enjoy doing, even if it's just a hobby on the side. Like I'm not thinking about it as a way like to make money or anything. It's just like I love to sing. Singing is something I'm passionate about. And I've gone back and forth about whether or not I want to be on the worship team at my church again, because I was singing on the worship team back in 2019. And I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. It just, I don't feel, and maybe this is why you don't make decisions based off of how you feel, but I just haven't felt like called to do that again. Or maybe it's just me feeling like, I'm not a good enough, strong enough in my relationship with God where I want to be on stage and have to be like representing, the Christian community, whatever. And that maybe is just me putting a lot more pressure on myself than I need to. But I feel like there is a lot of pressure when it comes to when you're like serving and very visible in church. It puts a lot of pressure on you to like look a certain way. And I feel like you just get caught up in the whole like trying to live up to and please other people's standards of what a Christian's supposed to look or act like or talk like or be like. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's like I do love singing. I love singing worship music too. So maybe like every Sunday, cover a worship song and just post it on my YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, or just, take song requests. Now, I feel like the other part of this too is I don't necessarily have all of like the correct sound gear. I did purchase a mic. I did invest in a mic. Is it the best mic? No. But I have a mic. I don't have a way to like mix my sounds. Like I would love to be able to make like a professional recording. So like I said, maybe that could be something I save up for, like save up enough money to record songs or hire someone to help produce the songs, because I think the music that I've written is really good and I would love to be able to share it with people one day, and hopefully that will be one day soon. But we're just trusting God's timing with that and seeing like what direction God calls me to go with that. Because I'm like I said, for now, we're just going to start with singing covers each week, even if it's not like professional, like just singing because I enjoy singing. And I think it's something that it is a passion. I feel like a God-given passion for me. And I definitely have had a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but I do feel like there's been multiple people that have told me like, oh, why don't you just sing? Why don't you just do that? And I feel like it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I've always kind of been like, oh, well, it's not the right time, or I don't feel like I'm good enough, or just like not being confident enough in myself. But I'm just like, I don't have to be the best singer in the world to sing a song or like share a cover of something. So I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. I'm just going to have fun enjoying it, and that's it. So I guess that's it, guys. I wanted to keep this video short. Last year I made a very long video, but those are pretty much. Also, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I need to take my makeup off. Sorry, guys. Anyways, that is it for my New Year's resolutions for 2025. So pay off debt, save money, get in shape, make more music videos, and all of that. I guess the one I'm always working on, growing in my relationship with God. I mentioned this before, like I do want to challenge myself to read the entire Bible every single year. I finally actually finished reading the entire Bible at the end of 2024, but it took me like 2 years to do that. And it was kind of hard staying consistent. So, like I said, I think adding like that fasting aspect to like maybe like just fasting at the beginning of each month to get like my mind, body, soul like refocused on, and just like trusting God. We're trusting God all 2025, guys. I am tired of trying to do things my way and failing, and honestly, I don't even have a way. I don't know what I'm doing. I say that like every year. I'm 29 years old. I feel like everything that I thought I would be doing at my age has not really turned out at all. Like nothing, my life has not turned out at all like how I thought it was going to be. When I was 18, I thought I was going to be married with kids at 25. I thought I was going to be in a completely different track than what I actually am. So I've learned you can plan, but you can't control what actually happens in your life. So honestly, trusting God, it doesn't mean I'm not doing things for myself. It just means I'm trusting God to guide me in whatever direction, or just trusting God throughout the trials that go through your life. Like you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have it all together. And God will put you in places and open doors for you that you can't open for yourself. So literally just trusting God and allowing God to lead and guide my life versus me trying to control everything and do everything my own way. That is what I mean when I say trusting God all 2025. So I hope y'all enjoyed this New Year's resolutions. I'm very tired. I will, like I said, I don't know. I might start. I feel like I've been trying to post. I've been posting videos daily for like the past couple of weeks, but we're probably gonna switch to maybe like 2 to 3 videos a week. But we'll see. Like I said, I honestly have no idea what my YouTube channel is going to look like. I'm just going to keep posting the way I've been posting until I feel like I need to do something differently. And then as far as the women's ministry, I'm just going to keep praying about that and seeing, what direction God wants me to take with it. Because a part of me also wants to do my ministry in real life, not just online. So like work with churches and stuff. So we'll see. Like I said, praying, fasting, reading my Bible, all of that stuff to get like more direction on all of that. But overall, those are my goals for this year. So we're going to hope and pray and trust God that I can get that all done. All right. Bye, guys.